Hi fire signs, I'm Tanya Lee of Harmonia Tarot and welcome. This is your weekly reading for November 11th through the 17th. Keep in mind guys, time is always fluid and moving, so some of this may happen a little later, might be happening now, might have even happened a while ago. But just keep in mind to use your own intuition as always. Take what resonates, leave the rest, all right? Always utilize your own intuition. We're going to start off with oracle cards and then we're going to have the vice versa deck this week. All right. If you are new to the channel and feel guided, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Make sure that you hit that bell twice so that you can be notified of all future uploads. All right. So here we go. Fire signs calling in Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo energy here, okay? Let's see what messages we have for the collective first for our fire signs. Calling in our guides, our ascendant masters, and our ancestors as to what clear messages that we need for November 11th through the 17th. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? We have investigate. We have the right way, all in the golden afternoon. Okay, fire signs. Investigate. Look closely, ask questions, think before acting. Some of you are definitely in the mode of looking into something, seeing if something serves you, seeing if this is truly what you want. The right way, learning to create what you desire. Look how she's looking at the crown. I feel that for many of you, you have this desire, and it could be the sense of like looking into seeing what kind of future that you want for yourself. Something better, a better opportunity. All in the golden afternoon, inspiration, creative spark, imagination, conception here. What's interesting here, this is all about creativity, about utilizing that. I feel for a lot of you, you are starting to see that whatever did not grow or did not serve you, you've taken a look at that, right? It's kind of left you perplexed. You want to have a drive for something that brings you more, I feel like more in your level of what you are, which brings you out to be in your Empress mode, right? And Empress does not necessarily have to be just the females here too. You can have feminine and masculine energy, remember. But it's this balance of wanting to have the confidence and worthiness and just going towards that, right? You might be going towards a new, you might have a new project on your mind, or this might be a new opportunity in a relationship. You're definitely looking at something where it's like, okay, let me look at what I can bring to the table here, okay? I feel like a lot of you are really taking the time to investigate yourself, your self-worth, what makes you happy, what really lights up your life, okay? Interesting, fire signs. We are going to start off with the sign of Aries. 3 minutes in. Let's see what additional messages we have for Aries. Okay, we're starting off with the 3 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, the Ace of Cups. Wow. The right way is the 2 of Wands, the King of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the 6 of Swords, the 2 of Pentacles, interesting, and the Devil. Capricorn energy here. Interesting, interesting. All right, the overall is the 8 of Swords. Feeling trapped, feeling like you can't get out of something, all right? In your head about something. I think that's what you're investigating here. I think a lot of you are, especially for you, Aries, I feel like this is mending a relationship, a new opportunity here. I think that I feel like with the 3 of Cups here, this is about celebration, okay? I think that you've investigated, and when I said this, it's like a self-love thing, okay? what you can bring at the table of this. It's an offer, an opportunity here. What really makes me feel like this is some kind of mending of a relationship here with the 10 of Cups and the Ace of Cups that's right after this. I mean, this is about, you know, being in a loving, emotional set relationship. I feel like there's a lot of healing here. I feel like the opportunity here is that there's a new start, okay? A new start in something. So I know that this is going to apply for a lot of people, and this is a very specific message, but it needs to be, I have to say what it is, you know? But I do feel that this is all about reconcile. I feel like whatever, it's like letting things go, bygones be bygones, okay? A new opportunity here to fulfill, okay? And I feel like you've balanced yourself out here strongly. When it states here the right way, I feel like the right way, learning to create your own desire, I feel like you have the desire to move forward with this individual, okay? You might be dealing with a water sign or a fire sign here, okay? But overall, it's about looking at the horizon, right? There's sun here, okay? We have the Pentacles here, the King of Pentacles. This is about stability here, okay? Look at it, it's so interesting too, because this person for you, and this is your own energy too, I mean, with the fire sign here, but with the King of Pentacles, he's somebody who is nurturing, stable, grounded, very compassionate too. He can be a very compassionate king. And I feel like with this, this is someone stepping forward, okay? Stepping forward. And I feel like this is an emotional offer. And I feel like this is a really big apology. A big apology. Whether it's you apologizing or this other individual, somebody's coming in with an apology, okay, to mend a situation here. I feel like when it was all in a Good Afternoon Inspiration and stuff like that, it's moving away, right? We have the Six of Swords here. It's moving away into calmer waters, but you're together. You are together. They asked me to focus on the cup here. There's so many cups in here. This is very emotional. This is very like, my cup is full. Let's move forward. Let's get through this, okay? I feel that whatever that you were juggling or having a hard time with, I feel like for a lot of you out there, Aries, that this relationship was a long-term relationship, but it's, you know, that you know, is being mended, but there's other people outside looking at the situation as well. So you might feel like judged on the fact, like judgment, whether it's other family members involved or just close friends. They know that the hardships, it was pretty open. It was pretty out on the table that there was some hardships here. There were some arguments here, that there was, you know, not a very happiness, a lot of happiness, but there is happiness here. There's something that's being mended here. It's got the infinity symbol here. So I really feel like there is going to be a balance, and people are going to see that. You know, with the Devil card, and this could be like toxins or toxins, his back is turned. I feel like you're well aware of how toxic you were to each other, in a sense of how you were talking to each other, how you treated each other. It's now the perception of, look, when it's this way, it's like, hey, we're bound, right? But when I see it this way, it's like, look, I'm looking at the door of light here. I'm looking to get out of this cave. And it's like you are willing to forgive, or you're willing to give an apology, either way. But it's about looking out for an opportunity. And I feel like many of you, Aries, are moving forward to mending something, mending a relationship for sure. Yeah, for sure. All right, Aries, if you would like to tune in for the collective healing at the end, just follow the timestamp, and I will see you next time. Don't forget to hit like if you liked it and comment below. We are going to start off with Sagittarius next. Saggies are next at 9 minutes. Let's see what we have for our Saggies. Woof, we have a jumper already. I'll keep that one. Not ready to stop yet though. Okay, here we go. We start off with the Two of Swords that flew out. we have the Knight of Swords here. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Four of Cups. We have the High Priestess. We have the Five of Wands. The Five of Swords. 2 5s here. Some changes going on here. The Four of Swords. The Nine of Pentacles. The overall energy is the Knight of Swords for you, Sagittarius. Something is coming quick. A lot of you are cutting something out. You are going towards something that is going to bring you a lot of happiness. All right, so let's get to it, Saggies. All right. This is about being on a crossroads, okay? Inner turmoil, not knowing what's going to happen, okay? I feel for a lot of you, and you might be dealing with an air sign because there's so much swords here, Saggies, okay? For a lot of you, it's having to make a decision to cut somebody out, okay? I feel like, you got 2 seeking cards here with investigating and with the swords here. I mean, this is all about seeking something, right? I feel like spying. I feel like you're looking out something. You're rushing in and kind of looking and involved in something. I feel for a lot of you, you've been hurt by somebody, and this is definitely more towards love, but I feel that you are really looking at everything that this person has done to you, okay? This is your own energy here with the Nine of Wands. You're very defensive about this. You're feeling very wounded. You're feeling very hurt. I feel like you're very focused on the fact that that this person isn't good for you, okay? Doesn't bring out the highest vibration in you, okay? On the right way, we have the Four of Cups with the High Priestess and that Five of Wands energy here. It's definitely being reflective here, okay? It's definitely looking at all those spilt cups. This is very emotional. I don't know if this person... This person is... It does not feel faithful. This person doesn't feel like they put you first. This person just is very selfish. That's how I feel. I feel like there's a lot of selfish things here, and I feel like you were very selfless in this relationship, okay? This is something learning. This is a big lesson for you, okay? This could have been a karmic partner, but it's definitely knowing and going towards your worth, right? Wanting to say, no, I need to be confident in on my own, okay? Now, what's interesting here is we have the High Priestess. Now, when she's this way, it's about, being the seeker, the unknown. When I see her looking this way, it's having clarity, okay? It's like all of a sudden it's like, well, I knew that person wasn't faithful. I knew that they were lying to me. I know what I have other opportunities to move forward, to go out of my, comfort zone here. But I feel like you're still a little bit defensive this week, okay, with this Five of Wands energy. I think you're going to confront this person. I do feel like there's going to be some kind of confrontation here, all right? And I feel like it's needed for you to step away from this individual in a sense of like you are going to feel the need to step away. Yeah, we have the other 5, and this is where that change comes in. I feel that when you speak your truth, you just see how this person is lying on the ground with their swords down. They're playing kind of victim in here. Now, usually this is the egotistical card, so somebody could be doing that to you. You might be fearful of this person doing that to you, but I feel like you are the one who's like, nope, this is bullshit. And I feel that it's going to cut this person down in a really big way. And I'm not saying they deserve it, but I also know that you don't deserve the treatment that you get. And it's like almost feeling like, okay, well, it is what it is. I have to stick up for myself. Okay. With the 4, and there's a lot of communication here. So with the 4 of Swords here, I feel like once this is done or completed, it's going to be putting you in that rest mode, right? It's going to be like, this is off my chest. I can now like really think of what I actually desire, pull in what I want to desire. Saggies, I feel for a lot of you with the 9 of Pentacles things, and this is what's rushing to the end, I'm saying, she's about being independent, worthy, stable. She can do it all on her own. And I feel for many of you, you are going to be on your own and be quite happy with it, okay? For others of you Saggies out there, with this other person being cut out, I do feel like once you cut out and give yourself that rest of, you know, really calling in the desires of what you want, this is the type of individual you're going to be calling in. Someone who's, you know, independent, who's stable, who's balanced, who's trustworthy. And you know, I love this with the bunny, because this is like, basically, to me, this is going to be a fruition. This is going to be a very abundant relationship. Okay, this is what you're going to be calling in once you cut this crap out. And I have to say, it's crap. I'm just saying. I know I'm not supposed to put my judgment in, but I did. All right, Saggies, if you like that, go ahead and hit like, comment below, or if you just want to comment and say hello, I love to exchange energy with you. And don't forget to tune in for the collective healing messages at the end. And we are going to get started with Leo. Let's see what we have for Leo on these cards. One more shuffle for Leo. All right, what messages do we have for Leo? What does Leo need to know? Here we go. We have the Fool. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Three of Wands. We have the Seven of Swords. We have the Queen of Wands. We have we have the Ace of Swords. Love it. We have the Lovers. We have the Ten of Swords. And we have the Ten of Cups. Wow. The overall energy is the Hangman. All right, so Leo, look at how this Hangman is. Do you see how he's kind of sitting there and all these people are watching him like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I feel that you feel like people are watching every move that you're doing at this point in your life. You may be in the point of your life where you have a lot of changes, okay? You might be going towards you know, a new location, a new job, but just like something that is completely different in your life, and people are like, so what's this person's next move? This might be of like having, you know, a fulfilled relationship and going, what's the next move? What are we doing here? What's going on? But let's see how the rest of the cards play out. Interesting. We start off with the Fool and that Seven of Cups energy. I think this is about getting out of that hangman mode, right? You've taken enough time to investigate. You've really like looked at yourself, all the things around you, your environment, the people in your life. It's about taking a risk now. It's about moving forward and being open to it, okay? New horizons. Now with the Seven of Cups this way, when it's this way, it's like, I have no idea what direction I'm going into, and I think I just fell off a cliff, right? It was this way, guys. That's great. That's being mindful that, yeah, I know I'm going to be taking a big leap. I know that I'm going to have a lot of options on the table, but I'm going to be optimistic about those options that I have, right? Having that sun come in there. This is about wanting to have a new stable foundation, okay? A lot of you, this is about just moving forward in life, okay? Others of you, if this is more for love, the messages that I have for that are basically, it's about having a new beginning and being able to put a foundation on there, the next stage of a relationship, okay? But this is your energy. You're very balanced. You have, you know, the Leo, you have the yin and yang there that you're holding there. So it's very balanced feminine and masculine energy. Interesting, on the right way, we have the Seven of Swords. I feel like you might have been dodging a lot of bullets here, okay? But you see how you're looking back at those two swords, and I do feel like this is your energy here. You might have air in your chart, so Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. But do you see how he's holding the swords? It's kind of painful, but he's looking back at all the other people like, let me get the hell out of here. I feel like you've been dodging what people have been saying, or you've been like, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing next, but you know, I'm cool with it. I'm open to having a new start. It's just having that fear, right? Like, really, the truth of the matter is you're scared. You're not quite sure. It might feel burdensome to be carrying all of that with you. Like, oh my God, I'm having a new start. What am I doing here? Okay. Like I you know, or like if this is in a relationship, it's like, yeah, you know, I think that, you know, I'm just using a name or something, but yeah, I think Susie and I are doing great. Maybe I do need to go the next step with her. Like, it's that kind of stuff, right? I feel like it's like fear, like this fear based on here. But you are very driven to move forward. And I feel like you have a new perception here, which is pretty amazing, Leo. Okay. So we have the Queen here. We have the Queen of Wands, which is your energy here. Passionate, driven, ready to move forward, right? And I feel with this, there's some kind of communication that you are going to be making to somebody, or someone's going to be making to you. But there's definitely going to be some truth. And I feel like it's this new truth of like a choice to either move forward in a relationship or move forward into something that serves you, okay? I mean, there's really a 50-50 here on this level, but there's a new perception here, and I feel like this perception is going to bring you a lot of happiness, okay? We do have, on that imagination, that creation, we do have the Lovers here, okay? So this is definitely about something being divine here, a choice in love. Do you choose to move forward in this relationship, or are you going to move forward for yourself in something else? It's like making that choice, having options, okay? For a lot of you, with the Ten of Swords here, do you see how he's outside of the suit looking at something? I think it's kind of like, I don't need to, and I don't see this as like the end of a relationship. No, I don't see it that way at all. I think it's the end of not speaking up how you feel about this person, getting rid of that shell. Okay, Leo, I feel it's like you're going to open up to this person, or this person's going to open up to you if they've been really closed off and you're like, what's going on here? But guys, we have the 10 of Cups here. So I feel like there's so much love here. There's so much emotional happiness. This is about something that comes in fruition. Like, look at all that. It's going right into that Lotus. So there's going to be a lot of change that comes your way, Leo. And I think it's just the ability to step back and allow that to come in, okay? Yeah, I feel for a lot of you, it's just being, being open. Like, everyone's probably like, so do you really like this person? And I think you're going to basically be like, I need to open up. I need to tell this person how I feel. I need to let them know that they bring happiness in the option. I'm clear on what the option is. And then if not, it's about, I need to open up and be authentic on wanting to move forward, and seeking options, So there's definitely two messages here for you, Leo. All right, if this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below, and let's go on to the collective healing for our fire signs. What messages do we have for our fire signs? Collective healing that we need to know. Receive healing, kindness, compassion. Receive healing. A lot of you, this is about healing a relationship. This is also about allowing others to help you. If you're in a bad situation, it's like, okay, be open to expressing yourself so people can be there for you. And receiving healing can also just be you receiving healing on yourself, right? Allowing yourself to heal from a situation. There's this need, and I feel Spirit's telling you this strongly. It's got kindness and compassion. Like, these are the cards that really come down to me for self-worth here, okay? But I feel that many of you have someone in your life that does bring you kindness, right? And that kindness does have a lot of compassion held in there, which is actually helping a lot with healing your heart, okay? Your heart chakra. You're being open, more vulnerable. And there's a need for this. And the Spirit's just reminding you that It's okay to get help from others, okay? It's okay to ask for support. It's okay you don't have to block something or feel like you're a burden in any way. And I feel like that message is strong. To be very compassionate and kind to yourself, but allow others to be that way to you. To you. You deserve it. All right, fire signs, I will see you next week. Take care.